AITA for telling my parents I won't be their retirement plan after they drained my college fund for my brother. I, 25F, need some outside perspective because I'm losing my mind over this. Growing up in a small town in Ohio, my parents drilled into me and my younger brother Jake, in 22M, the importance of education. They set up a college fund for me when I was born. My grandparents chipped in too. And by the time I was 18, it had about $50,000 saved up. Jake had one too, but it was smaller, around $30,000 since he's younger. I worked hard in high school, got into a state university with a partial scholarship, and planned to use the fund to cover the rest of my tuition and living expenses. Jake, on the other hand, wasn't as academically inclined. He barely graduated and ended up taking a gap year to figure things out. The betrayal hit 2 years ago, right before I started my junior year. My parents sat me down one evening, in our cramped kitchen, the smell of Mom's burnt lasagna lingering. Dad cleared his throat, avoiding my eyes, while Mom twisted her hands. They confessed they'd used my entire college fund, every last cent, to pay off Jake's emergency. Turns out Jake had racked up $40,000 in credit card debt from some failed business venture. He tried flipping cars but ended up with a total junker and a loan shark breathing down his neck. They said they had no choice because Jake needed a fresh start, and my fund was the only liquid asset they could tap. I was floored. I asked why they didn't use Jake's fund or their savings, and they mumbled something about his being earmarked and their retirement being untouchable. I felt like I'd been gut-punched. I had to take out student loans to finish school, working 2 part-time jobs, barista by day, tutor by night, just to keep my head above water. Meanwhile, Jake's living rent-free in their basement, playing video games and occasionally doing odd jobs. I graduated last spring with $25,000 in debt, and every payment reminder stings like a reminder of their favoritism. I confronted them again last month when they hinted I should help out, now that I'm working as a graphic designer. They said their retirement savings took a hit during the last market crash, and with Jake still finding his way, they're counting on me to support them in a few years. I snapped. I told them flat out, I'm not your retirement plan. You drained my future for Jake and I'm still paying for it. Literally. Figure it out yourselves. Mom cried. Dad called me selfish. And Jake stormed off muttering, I was holding a grudge. I love my family, but I'm furious. I've been busting my ass to build a life while they coddle Jake, and now they expect me to bail them out? My friends say I'm justified, but my aunt thinks I'm being harsh since they're family. AITA here? I don't want to cut them off, but I can't keep carrying this resentment or their financial burdens.